What's up guys, TGugs123HD here, and welcome to my newest Diamond Dynasty video. Now I've been talking to a lot of people and they've been saying they're having trouble understanding how Conquest mode works, so I figured I'd make a tutorial / tips and tricks video explaining it and telling you how it works and stuff like that. So I don't know if you guys have ever played the board game Risk, but it's very similar to that. Basically in Risk, you all get like countries that you start off with, and you try to build up your armies and take over all the other countries, and then you win when you take over the world. This is similar, except obviously instead of taking over countries, it's just North America, and you're taking over baseball teams. So you start off in the attack phase here, and this right here, this hexagon, that's what it is, it's a hexagon, not a square. This hexagon with the yellow on it is where you start, that's your base. So then you start off in the attack phase, you can move around, you can spread around to any hexagon that's touching the hexagon that you currently own. So say you want to move like here to start, you can just click there, and you start off with 5 fans. Now every time you move or attack another territory in the attack phase, all the other computer teams get a chance to move as well. Now just as much as you can attack other people can attack you as well, so be sure to watch out, watch your perimeters, and make sure no other teams are stealing your territories. So what I like to do to start off is I just kind of like to spread around the outside and just cover my base up a little bit. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea, that's just what I do every time I start. I've done a couple now, I've restarted a few times because I messed up. To restart, by the way, if you are unhappy with how it's going, you can press the options button and then just click restart. So I'm just going to start off here by spreading around. By the way, if your territory only has 1 fan in it, you can't move or attack with that territory, because in order to move or attack, you need to spread your fans to the new territory. So you need to have at least 2 in order to attack or take a new territory. Alright, so we're now in the capture phase because I can no longer attack. As you get further on to the game, there may be situations where you can still attack but don't want to. If that's the case, you can press options and then click skip phase to go to the next phase. So after the attack phase is the capture phase. Now how this works is you can pick any team on the map and attack and try to capture some of the fans from their stronghold. Now what that means is, say like the next team I want to take out is the Rockies here, right? They're the next team I want. So I'm going to want to attack their stronghold and try to capture fans from them. Now, when you click X on the capture phase, it lets you pick which team you want to attack, so like I said, I want to attack the Rockies. Now, the number of fans defending the stronghold, I'll show you, is not the fans around here in these territories, it's the fans in there, in the hexagon with the logo on it. If you want to check how many fans someone has in their stronghold, you can press square and it'll change all the logos to numbers and tell you how many. Now, the number is determined on the number of fans they have in real life. So, for example, a not-so-popular team like Arizona only has 6, while the Yankees have 20. Now, you guys might have noticed there are missions that go along with Conquest mode. You can see them here under Conquer and Command. It says, conquer the Orioles, conquer the Red Sox, whatever. In order to unlock these missions, you have to take their stronghold. And then once you unlock these missions, it unlocks a new set of missions where you can play a certain number of innings with players from the team that you conquered to unlock a legend or flashback player. And then there's another following that where if you feed players to your created player, you can unlock another legend or flashback. So that's a good way to get free cards, is to do that. Now, if you want to take a stronghold, like I said, the first step you're going to want to do is to keep attacking that one during the capture phase so that you can get their number of fans defending stronghold down. That'll make it easier for you to take their stronghold. Now after you choose which team you want to capture fans from, you can choose the difficulty, and the harder the difficulty, the more fans you can capture. I usually do All-Star or Veteran difficulty, but you're going to want to pick the difficulty that you're most comfortable playing at, where you know you can win, but it's not like Rookie. Unless you're just a Rookie, then play on Rookie, that way you're playing it safe. But if you're a little better than that, you might want to try to challenge yourself so that way you can get more fans. So after the capture phase, I'll just skip it here for the sake of this video. Never skip the capture phase though. But I'm just going to do that for the sake of this video. You move on to the reinforce phase. Now at the reinforce phase, you get more fans depending on how much territory you own, and you can put them wherever you want. I recommend putting them in 2 spots. 1, barriers where you're touching other teams, and near the team you want to attack next. So say for example, KC was coming up here and was trying to attack me over here. I would maybe put some fans here and here, so that way when they try to attack, it's harder for them to attack. See, when you attack, it's easier to win the more fans you have in the square that you're attacking from, and it's easier to win if they have less fans in the hexagon that you're attacking. So like I said, I was going for Colorado first, so I'm just going to put all my new fans right there on that square, or that hexagon, I keep saying square, on that hexagon. That way I can use that hexagon to attack Colorado once I get over there. The next stage is the move fan stage, and that's just like, say you had some guys over here, and you didn't want them over there, you can move them where you wanted them. Simple enough, I'm just going to skip that for now. So now back on the attack phase here, we can move over here and spread out, and now say we want to actually take a territory from the Rockies, right? And since I'm one hexagon away and these two are touching, I can actually attack those territories and take them. Now, once you try to actually take a territory from someone, not a stronghold, a territory, it gives you two options. You can either simulate the game or play the game. Now, if you have a lot of fans here, say I had like 6 fans here, and Colorado only had 1 here, this likelihood of winning the simulated game would go up, and I would unlock rookie difficulty and all the difficulties. Now say they had 6 and I only had 1. The likelihood of me winning the simulation would be really low, and I'd probably only have Hall of Fame and Legend difficulty available. So the difficulties that are available and the chance of winning a simulation is all based on the dynamic, or the ratio, between your fans and the fans in the territory you're attacking. That way it might be a good idea, instead of just attacking this like this, to maybe build up some fans first and then attack this territory. Now say I take this territory, I'm not going to do it for the sake of this video, but say I take it, now that I'm touching the stronghold, I can attack the stronghold with this hexagon. Now attacking a stronghold is just like attacking a territory, except the number of fans that they have defending the stronghold is the number you see right there in the middle, and the only way you can decrease that number is by capturing fans in the capture mode, or the capture phase. Now let's assume I did attack them in the capture phase instead of skipping over it, and I played on All-Star and I won. That means I took 3 fans away from their stronghold, which means they now have 4, which would mean it's easier for me to take the stronghold. The same rules apply for attacking a stronghold as they do a territory, only you can't simulate the game. That's pretty much it, guys, I think. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. After the attack, obviously the order it goes in is attack, capture, reinforce, move, and then it just repeats on and keeps going. Now the main goal of the game mode is to just take over the United States and this tiny bit of Canada up here. And obviously, taking strongholds is one of the biggest goals of the game, because once you take a stronghold, that team is eliminated. They can no longer attack or anything, although their territories will stay there until someone takes them. They can no longer attack or spread, and once you take a stronghold, you unlock missions and stuff like that. By the way, the games that you play are only 3 innings long, and pitchers get fatigued very early because they take into consideration that the games are shorter. I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments down below. I'd be happy to answer. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe for more MLB videos, and I'll see you guys next time.